Hello, my name's Tina, and we are going to be talking to Ian Mosley today about fully online courses and their productivity. And we'll just go ahead and get started with a couple of questions for you. Is a wholly online course easy to set up? Was it more time consuming than a traditional course to create?
I would say it is a lot more difficult to set up a fully online course than it is a typical lecture, just because you need to have everything that the students are going to, all the resources they're going to need, all has to be set up all in advance, and everything from interactions to chat rooms, video clips, everything. It's a lot like setting up a course for the first time you're ever going to teach it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do that process all over again. So people who have, say, taught an introduction course and have all of their material, they need to go through the process of recoding all of that material onto the new medium. So for initial setup, yes, it takes a lot of time. However, the other side of that is once your course is all set up,
Mm-hmm.
it takes less maintenance to update it, less maintenance to maintain it and keep it going later. So you'll be doing less work throughout the week. So it's kind of a give and take situation.
Great. So then you probably have to be prepared, or you have to kind of predict what may go wrong or what the students may ask or the questions that they might have. Was that part of the preparation process?
Yeah. Well, in designing any course, you think about what questions students are likely to ask, what parts you're going to cover, and how you're going to address any of their issues. You have the same that same forethought goes into the online course, and you can have yourself reachable through text messages or chat rooms, emails, and so forth. A fully online course is still going to have a professor sort of moderating things and making sure the students are progressing through the course material. So you're still going to be reachable, and the same preparation that you put into being able to answer questions gets put into the online course as well.
Okay, I see. How were you able to make it fun, or how were you able to engage the students in the course, since it was an online course?
You actually have more versatility in an online course than you do in an in-person lecture to engage students, because so many students now understand the internet and know how to use the internet and know how to, you can tell them to go and look for links online. You can look up videos, and then you can have them look for their own videos. And there are things like wikis that allow students to collaborate with each other and create their own sort of live editable web page as part of the course. So making it more engaging for students, from the professor's standpoint, from the teacher's standpoint, you need to be aware of your available resources, how to find links on YouTube, how to make a wiki, how to set up the chat rooms, how to organize students into groups. But so long as you understand how to do that, students have a lot more, I don't want to say free time, but they have a lot more versatility in what they can do as part of the course.
So then, do you think that it's more an online course is more interactive than a regular classroom setting?
That would depend on what elements you're introducing into your online course. For example, a lot of people consider text-based interaction to be not very personal or really removed. But studies out of Stanford are showing that people have the same level of cognitive involvement in text medium that they do in interpersonal communications. So our new generation of students are able to remain engaged in text and so forth. In addition to that, on online courses you can set up like video conferencing, video chat rooms, and so forth. So students from all over the state who are all enrolled can all use Skype or use some other program and have this video conference where they can talk about, they can have a discussion or so forth. And like in the case of ISU, Moodle has its own conferencing software
Mm-hmm.
that will make transcripts or make recordings that the professor that can then review, so you can keep up on what's going on with the students, and everybody can come back later. As far as versatility, the students, because it's an online course, they get to go to class, so to speak, whenever they have the time to, whenever they
Right.
decide to. And so they end up, like I have a smartphone, so I can check the course from my phone. They can do the same thing, so they can be out with friends and at coffee and doing their homework, and they can develop a stronger rapport with the subject through interacting with the environment around them as well.
Right.
So
So do you think that offering more online courses will attract more students to Idaho State?
absolutely. Idaho State has the Pocatello campus and has a satellite campus in Idaho Falls and a satellite campus in Boise. But most of the introduction and lower division courses are only offered at the Pocatello campus. They have the occasional one offered in Idaho Falls, but for the most part, it's difficult for people to get to classes to meet their requirements.
Right.
If we start offering some of those courses as dedicated online courses, then we'll be able to reach a much wider range of potential students, and it gives people who don't like the Boise State Broncos the chance
Right.
to enroll at a different university, or it gives ISU is also the only school that offers a master's degree in sociology, as an example. And so if we start offering master's courses or graduate courses in any department online, then we can also attract more graduate students from Moscow or Boise area or anywhere else in Idaho. So offering more online courses absolutely will encourage more enrollment.
All right. Well, thank you for answering some questions for us today, Ian.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.